Imagine money that isn't tied to any country, bank, or please hold. Your call is important to us. Instead, it lives on the internet. That's Bitcoin, the OG of cryptocurrencies. It launched in 2009 and basically said, what if money worked like email? Minds were blown. Monocles were dropped. It all started in 2008 when someone named Satoshi Nakamoto posted a white paper called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Translation: let people send money directly to each other without a bank in the middle. The secret sauce? Blockchain, a giant public ledger that everyone can see, no one can sneakily change, and your nosy cousin can't accidentally edit. January 2009, Bitcoin goes live. Satoshi mines the first block, aka the Genesis block, and tucks in a cheeky message about bank bailouts. Subtle shade, 10 out of 10. To this day, nobody knows who Satoshi really is, which makes Bitcoin part tech, part treasure hunt. How it works. Bitcoin is decentralized. Instead of one big bank, there's a network of computers that all keep the same record. When you send Bitcoin, cryptography checks it's really yours to send. Miners then race to solve math puzzles to lock in those transactions on the blockchain. The winner adds a new block and earns new Bitcoin as a reward. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins like digital Pokemon cards with a hard cap. Over time, Bitcoin went from nerd money to, wait, this is real? El Salvador made it legal tender in 2021. Companies like MicroStrategy stacked a bunch. PayPal got involved. Wall Street stopped laughing and started looking interested, like a cat pretending it didn't just fall off the couch. Of course, drama came along for the ride. Because wallets aren't tied to your real name by default, some bad actors tried shady stuff. Some governments got grumpy and cracked down. Also, mining uses a lot of electricity, which sparked environmental debates hotter than a GPU in July. Philosophers and economists jumped in too. Is Bitcoin digital gold? A rebellion against central banks? The future of money? A free market fever dream? Depends who you ask and how much coffee they've had. One thing's for sure, the price is a roller coaster, not the kiddie one. The Scream photo costs $14.99 one. That's why many treat it like a speculative asset, more goldish than dollarish. Still, with futures markets, big-name investors, and constant tech upgrades, Bitcoin keeps earning a seat at the grown-up finance table. Bottom line, Bitcoin is a wild, world-changing experiment that made money programmable and borderless. Whether you think it's the future of finance or the world's fanciest digital yo-yo, its impact is undeniable and the story is still being written. Buckle up, huddle your snacks, and enjoy the show.